This is part 12 of the Swan Princess read-along. The hag screamed with laughter as Rothbard told her what just happened. No matter what they do, he declared, I'm always one step ahead of them. The two of them howled. But Rothbard suddenly grew serious. On the other hand, Prince Derek's bow could ruin everything. The hag nodded. I'm going to have to deal with him, Rothbard began pacing. But how? The bow, Rothbard said. I'll get Derek to offer his bow to the wrong princess. The hag looked confused. Don't you see? Rothbard asked. I'll make you look like Odette. Slowly the idea sank in. The hag gave Rothbard a huge, gap-toothed smile. That's gonna take a lot of work, Rothbard barged on, but it's worth it, because when Derek makes his bow to the wrong girl, Odette will die, and I'll finish him off myself. He laughed again. Oh, I love it. I mean, this is really classy. This is me. At sunup the next day, Queen Uberta's castle sprang to life. Servants swarmed in and out, cleaning, dusting, washing, and trimming. Candles were replaced, carpets were beaten, mirrors were scrubbed. Every crystal on every chandelier had to sparkle like a diamond. The ball of all balls was only hours away. In the ballroom, Ward Rogers and his musicians prepared for rehearsal while Uberta busily inspected the floral arrangements. Derek burst through the door. Mother, have you... Oh, Derek, there you are, Uberta said. What are these? Derek asked, gesturing to a bouquet. Uberta looked at him oddly. Roses. They're red. Of course they're red. But, Mom, I don't want red roses. I want white, like a swan. White roses? Whatever for? Because white is pure, it's delicate, like a swan. A swan? Uberta repeated dryly. Yeah. Have you seen Bromley? No. Derek called out to the servants. Has anyone seen Bromley? Chauncey, a butler, passed by with a tray of small brownish meat chunks. What's this? Derek asked. The appetizer, Chauncey replied. Derek sneered. Oh, no. Would you feed this to a swan? Chauncey gaped. Take it back, Derek commanded. Something light, something fresh. Oompa. As Ward Rogers lowered his baton, the orchestra began blocked in a loud waltz. No, Derek shouted. Hold it! Ward Rogers turned to the conductor's podium as the player stopped. Queen Uberta looked at her son as if he lost his mind. What's wrong? Rogers replied. Everything, Derek replied. It's all wrong. Tonight the music must be played rubato, soft and graceful, like a swan. Have you ever seen a swan before, Rogers? Have you ever seen a swan, Rogers? Of course I've seen a swan. If you could play a swan, what would it sound like? Rogers smiled. Honkin'. Soft and graceful, Rogers, Derek said sternly. He then turned to survey the room. Where is Bromley? No one has seen him, Derek, Uberta replied. You're kidding. Who's gonna be my best man? Best? Uberta was shocked, speechless. Well, almost. You mean you? Derek gave his mother a wink. The orchestra swung into a lifting ballad. There you go, Rogers. Derek called out. That's the stuff. He hopped onto the podium and took the baton baton from Rogers and began conducting himself. That's it! That's it! Then, handing the baton back to Rogers, he leaped off the platform and danced alone, grinning mightily, holding his arms out if he had a partner. Around the room, everybody stopped and gaped. Come on, Mother! Derek swept Queenie Bird into his arms. Huberta laughed as they danced across the room. Don't be so secret, Derek. Tell me who she is, she urged. Tell me who it is. Laughing, Derek took Huberta's roses and flung them high into the air. His secret would keep till tonight. Long-stemmed roses splashed into the warm, foul water around Odette. High in the dank water tower, Rothbart hung out of an opening that led to his castle. As he dropped the roses one by one, his sigh echoed off the walls. It hurts me to lock you up, Odette, he said. It hurts me deep. But then a king has to do what a king has to do. Odette hated being confined in this dark, horrible place. Angrily, she picked up a rose with her beak and snapped it into two. Ugh, now you're mad at me again, Rothbart mocked. Doggone it, can't do nothing right. Head full of pudding, that's me. Odette slammed sullenly around, ignoring him. Well, I can't leave you like this, Rothbart went on. If you're not happy, I'm not happy. He fought for a minute, then snapped his fingers. I know, if you can't attend the ball, I'll bring the ball to you. Let's see, the first thing you'll need is a young man. The prince is busy, of course, but I think I can arrange a substitute. Odette looked up. She could hear grunts and scuffling from a door next to Rothbart. Into the opening stepped Bromley. No, his eyes bugged out as he gazed downward. No, please, I beg you. Poor fellow got lost in the woods, Rothbart said. The hag planted her foot on Bromley's backside and pushed. No! Bromley teetered at the edge, windmill in his arms. Then shrieking, he fell. With a huge splash, he plunged into the water. Odette swam to him as fast as she could. His head bobbed up, and he flailed crazily. Help! I can't swim! Odette bit his shirt and pulled him to the dungeon wall. He ground onto the jagged edge of one of the stones. Don't leave me here, Bromley cried. Oh, I would love to stay, Rothbart replied, but if I don't leave now, I'll be late for the ball. And that's tacky. He gave Odette a sharp, angry glare. Don't give me that look, Missy. You had to be sneaky and drag your weakling prince into it, didn't you? Well, fine with me. Rothbart withdrew into the castle. His cackling filtered into the water dungeon. It mixed with Bromley's sobs and made Odette's blood run cold.